Hello everyone, this is the Riddling Rabbi number 10, and the last day I can use my fingers simply because we got to double digits. And as is our custom, let's answer number 9, and then we'll go on to number 10. So in number 9, I asked a very simple question. We have a streak of saying Kiddush Friday night, Kiddush Shabbos morning, eating 3 meals on Shabbos. When will that streak end? And indeed, the very simple question, and many have answered, and correctly, that the answer is, this streak will end this year. This streak will end on October 11th through 12th when Yom Kippur falls out on Shabbos. When Yom Kippur falls out on Shabbos, it is the only instance in our Jewish calendar in which we fast on Shabbos. And therefore, the streak that started in 2017, 7 years ago, will end this year in 2024 when Yom Kippur falls out on Shabbos. Just a side note about that, there was a bit of a trick question in the question. And that is when I said, when is the streak of Kiddush going to end? Biblically, according to most, it's good enough to verbally say Shabbos is special with words. You don't need a cup of wine, you don't need a meal. Rabbinically, the rabbis required that you say it over a cup of wine and at a meal. Obviously, when Yom Kippur falls out, there's no institution of saying Kiddush over a cup of wine and at a meal, simply because we're not eating. But what about the verbal Kiddush? So, different points of view on a regular Yom Kippur. What's interesting is if Yom Kippur falls out on Shabbos, because then, putting Yom Kippur aside, there's a biblical commandment to say that Shabbos is special through the Kiddush of words on Shabbos. And now we're not eating, so how are we going to fulfill it? Comes along Rabbi Akiva Eger, the Chatam Sofer, and others, and Rabbi Kochinsky in his famous Luach advises this, that before the silent Amida on the night of Yom Kippur, before saying the words, Vatiten lanu Hashem Elokeinu be'ahava, you have given us with love, et Yom HaShabbat hazeh, et Yom HaKippurim hazeh, this Shabbos, this Yom Kippur, you should have in mind that you're fulfilling the verbal mitzvah of saying Kiddush on Shabbos. Because on a regular Yom Kippur, maybe there was never an institution, but on a Shabbos, there for sure was. So even if Yom Kippur comes out on Shabbos with a cup of wine, for sure not. But verbally, during davening, have intent. That's the answer to Riddling Rabbi number 9. Here comes Riddling Rabbi number 10. The Abud Raham says that there's one letter missing in Vihi Noam that we say on Saturday nights. Every Saturday night we say Vihi Noam, because in Parshat Pekudei, Rashi comments that when the Mishkan was finished, and it says, Vayivarech Otam Moshe, and Moshe blessed them, he said, Vihi Noam. So every time we're about to start a week of creating new things, like they created the new Mishkan, we go ahead and say, Vihi Noam. Says the Abud Raham, the letter Zayin is not in Vihi Noam, because there's 7 times a year, this numeric value of Zayin, that we skip Vihi Noam during the year. What kind of year has to fall out that will skip it 7 times? Looking forward to your answers.